Hey all, welcome back once again to my another class of Microsoft Intune MD-102 certification based playlist. I'm Manjeet Rawat, your online instructor, and in this class we are going to talk about how we can manage and configure conditional access policy over a Microsoft Intune portal. As you know that in previous class we already talked about the difference between conditional access and compliance policy. We already completed the practical part, what are the steps required to configure compliance policy and conditional access policy to our enrolled devices. But you know that conditional access panel can give us a lots of feature, lots of option, and with the help of each and every features we are able to manage and control our enrolled devices. So let me give you few example. Let me configure few policies that policies can help us to protect our enrolled devices. So I'm moving myself to the portal and also need to enroll one device that I can show you all the practical with proper steps. So let me show you all the steps, but before that, if you're new on my YouTube channel, if you're watching my video first time, do subscribe, because Teach Me Cloud is a single technical training based YouTube channel that give you 100% live practical based video without skip any step. So virtual machine that I have already established, let me check the name of this VM, host name. The computer name of our on-premises machine is Intune-hybrid, and I'm going to enroll this device to Microsoft Intune portal with the help of any method like MDM discovery URL, or you can use and enroll your device with the help of company portal. So this is Microsoft Intune panel, and I'm going to check how many devices are already enrolled with my this account, right? So one device is available with the current tenant, but I'm going to enroll my existing virtual machine that I created. So go to the enrollment, click on automatic enrollment, because it will provide us a MDM discovery URL. And with the help of MDM discovery URL, we are able to enroll any Windows based devices. And you know very well about the prerequisite. If you're trying to enroll any on-premises machine, your user must need to contain the Intune license. So that is the reason I have already created one user with name of Azure, and also assigned two different licenses. One is Microsoft Intune Plan 2 and Microsoft 365 Business Basics. So let me enroll first, and after that we'll show you the importance of conditional access. Go to the setting and click on accounts, access worker school, and let me disconnect, because the machine is already connected with one of our user account that I created on Microsoft Intra ID portal. I'm going to disconnect it and connect it with the help of new user account like Azure user that we created. It is in progress, but let me highlight the points that we are going to configure, which is configure conditional access. So you can say that conditional access can give us a place where we can design, where we can configure modern policy for our enrolled devices. Lots of policies are available according to the requirement of client, or according to the requirement of organization you can establish. Let me give you one example. One policy which is really famous and most of the organization want to set up these types of policies, I'm talking about the named location. So what exactly happened with named location, right? For example, this is globe and your office is situated maybe in location of India, right? Your office is situated in India location. You decided I don't want to authorize any employee to get the access of Office 365 services from out of the country, like any employee want to move or trying to travel to another country, and as per the company policy you want to prohibit to access the email services from out of the India location. So this requirement basically fulfilled by the conditional access policy. So what I'm going to do, will enroll one virtual machine, means one Windows 10 machine with our Microsoft Intune portal, and after that we'll block the access of email services from out of the country, like from different location like US, UK, Australia, Dubai. So they are not able to, our employees are not able to get the access of email services from different geographical location. Okay, so I'll show you with proper step. let me enroll our device first, and after that we'll show you the steps that required to enroll our what we can say that enroll to get the access of our services from outside the country. Okay, let's proceed to enroll our device. I'm just going to right click and go to the settings option. Click on account and it will redirect us on the page where we can enroll our device with the help of MDM Discovery URL. Click on access work or school, and in the right panel we are able to find the option of enroll only in device management. You just need to click here, and the user that we just created, like Azure at teachmecloud.net, you must need to provide the username and also need to provide the information related to your you can say that MDM discovery URL, right? So I have already copied the MDM discovery URL. You just need to paste in this particular page, and after that it will ask you to provide the password and if any kind of multi-factor authentication that you configured. Definitely you need to provide the MFA authentication, and then you will get the access of it. Definitely your device will immediately enroll with the portal. Multi-factor authentication required, so I'm just going to approve it. Then we successfully approved the user Azure to enroll my device to Microsoft Intune portal. Everything is okay. We successfully enrolled our device over our Intune portal, but it will take 2 to 3 minute time to get reflect on our Azure portal. So let me refresh the page, and definitely you have to wait up to 5 minutes to get the access of a new enrolled device over our Intune portal. Unfortunately, we are not able to find it right now, but you will get the access. This is part 1. Second important part that we discussed, like as a named location, we have a one policy over a Microsoft Intune portal under conditional access policy, where we can set up the policy for the particular location. Like if you have already decided the users or employees are authorized to get the access of their mailing services only from the India location, I really don't want to authorize them to access their mailing services from out of the country. So very basic steps required. You just need to click on the endpoint security, and it will redirect us on the page where we can find the option of conditional access, right? Compliance policy we already discussed about. Let's talk about the conditional access. It will give us a place where we can set up the policy for our enrolled devices. The policy that we already confirmed, like we are going to set up a named location policy. So you just need to click on named location, click select country. So definitely I'm going to use it for only India, right? This is the name that you can decide. And second important part, select your country from the list and click create. This is mandatory. This is first step. Apart from choosing country, you can also provide the GPS location and public IP address, dedicated public IP address range. It's totally depend upon you. You can set up as per your requirement, right? So this is first step. And what about the second step? For second step, you just need to go back on policies. Under the policy, we are going to set up a new policy for the location. But before that, you have to wait for a few more minutes, because I want to see the virtual machine that we enrolled with Microsoft Intune portal. So let's wait for a few more minutes and then try to get access of our device that we just enrolled. Definitely it will take time, so you have to wait for a few more minutes. Meanwhile, once our device will enroll with Microsoft Intune portal, I'm trying to access our Office 365 services from this machine. Definitely we are in India location, but we'll try to access it from another country as well. How we can do that? We'll create a virtual machine from Microsoft Azure and try to access the same user from the US based virtual machine, right? So for now, I'm going to open outlook.com. Try to access with the help of Azure user. azure@teachmecloud.net. Provide the password for this account. We are able to access Office 365 services from the account because we haven't set up any kind of policies. Meanwhile, refresh the page. Okay, so open conditional access policy, click on new policy to set up named location. Policy name only India. You need to decide the user, so definitely I want to select the individual user, the user that we created with name of Azure. You need to select your user account, proceed with next. Target resources, definitely I wanted to block all the services, right? In the target location, select all the application. I don't want to authorize the user to get the access of any application from like other countries. Second, network configuration features that introduced by Microsoft recently. So we'll talk about it later. Let's talk about grant access. Okay, apart from the grant access, you are able to find the option related to the condition. Multiple options are available, like you can set the device platform, insider, you can set the insider risk. So multiple options are available, it's totally depend upon you. So I don't want to select the specific platform like Android or Windows or Mac operating system. So I'm just going to make it applicable for all the devices. Go to the grant access, and in the grant access we are able to find multiple options are available. So what you need to do, you need to block the access of your services for required device as a mark compliant. No. Wait for a few more minutes, just need to get the access of our device must be enrolled. Okay, so now we are able to get the access of our device successfully enrolled, and I'm going to apply the policy. And policy we decided for the location wise. Now we successfully enrolled our device over Microsoft Intune portal. So we already decided this device is applicable to get the access of Office 365 services in India location only. I don't want to authorize the user and device to get the access of Office 365 services from outside the India. So go back to the conditional access policy. This is the new policy that we decided, only India. Select your user, the specified user, and in the network we just need to click here, and I want to block it for all trusted location, right? I'm just going to block it for any network or location. You need to include it, but in case of exclusion, you need to select your own policy, the named policy that we created, right? You need to click on exclude and click on selected because we haven't selected anything. This is the thing, the only India policy that we created as a named location. Select it, save it, and now back to the grant access. In the grant access, we just need to select block because I don't want to authorize my user to get access of Office 365 services. Click on block, select, turn on it, and create your policy. Your policy will take 5 minute time to get the access of get apply on your user. We are able to access our mailing services from India location, but you are not authorized to access any Office 365 application from the another countries based another location, another country based network. So how we can understand, like how we can know about this is working or not. So for this particular task, I decided to create one virtual machine from Azure portal. And the virtual machine will create in the location of central US. Portal.azure.com, provide your user ID and password. Wait for a few more minutes because I'm trying to log in my Azure portal to show you the all practicals. Let me check if any virtual machine is already available. Unfortunately, no VM available. Let me create one VM. Web, the virtual machine name is web. Yes, I want to create in location of central US. Select the type of operating system. So 2016 is lightweight operating system, so I'm going to proceed with this one. RDP mandatory, you must need to activate the RDP because we are going to take RDP from our on-premises machine. Validation passed, so we just need to wait for a few more minutes. Meanwhile, going back to on-premises device, on-premises enrolled device, and let me try to open Office 365 again. Outlook.com. Try to access with the same account like Azure. We are able to access our Outlook, right? Not only the Outlook, you can get the access of all the products that are provided by Microsoft in as per the license that you are currently using. But according to the policy that we configured, right, according to the named location policy that we configure, you are not authorized to get the access of your Office 365 services from out of the country. It means that the virtual machine that I'm trying to create in location of central US, if I'm going to log in same Azure user with this virtual machine, definitely we are not able to access the account. We are not able to access Microsoft 365 services. Almost ready. You just need to wait for a few more minutes. Done. Open your virtual machine. Let me take the RDP and try to access our Office 365 services. The location of our virtual machine is central US, so definitely it will not authorize us to get the access of Office 365 services. Okay, so to access internet, I want to turn off the enhanced security features. Let me access our Office 365. Same user I'm going to use to log in. Unfortunately, you are not authorized to get the access. I'm not able to get the OTP or multi-factor authentication that I configured. Your sign-in was successful, no doubt, with your user ID and password, but does not meet the criteria to access the resource. For example, you might be signing in from a browser application or location restriction that will hint you like the policy that configured by admin. That is the reason you are not able to get the access of Office 365 services. I hope everyone able to understand about the all steps that we use to configure conditional access policy. So let's connect in next class. Take care. Bye bye. Do subscribe here on Teach Me Cloud YouTube channel. Bye guys.